It will ultimately come to an end in 4 years. XRP is just starting to show signs of life, and we're getting ready for a bull market. The shift in pricing, individuals, it looks fantastic, up 3.8% from the previous day. Since today is a significant day for the Ripple v. SEC litigation, we have a lot to discuss. In addition to pointing out that banks are not yet able to use public ledgers, we will discuss them. According to Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple 100% is a plot twister that has never been able to alter the XRP narrative. They subsequently admitted their error and said that the increase in XRP was because it had overcome its multi-year resistance key numbers. Now let's get going. We want to relax, have some fun, engage in some enjoyable activities, and have a nice beverage. Bitcoin 63,800, that was a simple shift. Let's move forward now. Again, Bitcoin is priced at $3,244. The hourly chart indicates that, despite a 1.75% decline over the past day, it is making an effort to turn green. Ethereum at $3,071 USDT and USDC, it closes down by 2.51% and 99, respectively. After rising by 3.84% over the previous day and about 9% over the previous 90 days, XRP closed at 55 cents. At the moment, it is selling at 57 cents to the dollar. It will be interesting to see what happens to Asia when it wakes up. If I can go back to the 60-cent range, only time will tell. I don't own a crystal ball. I'm waiting for 75 cents, folks. I am looking forward to Monday, when the $2 trillion, or $362 billion, peak valuation of the entire cryptocurrency market is reached. If you search for the drop, which is now available, you'll find one for yourself. There are rare elderly people here, commonly referred to as elder lions. There are 3 topics you ought to talk about. This compilation only contains 150. The release is limited to Monday mornings at 9 a.m. After the new drop vanishes, you will have to pay on Monday. People should wake up and pay attention. VO is, in my opinion, an easy 20x, suggesting a bull cycle. Since many Americans have trouble obtaining it, I'll make a video outlining how to buy it. I'm going to play the video that I recorded. Right now, you know what to do, and it's quite simple. I should point out that it's a lot like Sologenic, but keep in mind that Stellar provides the same tools as the XRPL toolkit. We can investigate their little decks. You have the option to trade XLM for VO if you decide to join. If this interests you, please do so. I suggest getting your XLM right now. As soon as I finish the video, it will be ready to use. Is there a chance for a breakout, folks? You are right in that regard. The article is this one. So that you can use it, let's turn it on. The relationship between the stock and cryptocurrency markets has led to a recent surge in activity in the cryptocurrency market, with AVAX emerging as a notable performer. AVAX is nearing a critical technical level. A breakout in the automobile could bring it very close. Technically, sideways trading, a bullish pennant formation, and AVAX's consolidation point suggest further upside potential. People are anticipating the breakout scenario as AVAX approaches the planet's top barrier, which will help push it to even greater heights. We anticipate a breakout from the previous pattern. When the avalanche gets closer to a possible breakthrough, we urge investors to make the following deduction. Determine whether the stock market will rise and whether it is prepared for a breakout by looking at the technical setup and taking into account the relationship between the stock and cryptocurrency markets. If the stock market decides it wants to retire, AAC may disappear. How does Alex currently look? Alex is still rising at this moment, trading at $373.15. We may observe that we have achieved the 35 level by looking at the 7-day chart. Over the last 7 days, we have already hit 37, or 6%, in this range of 32 to 33. This is not how we work, and it's not unprofessional. It will be incredible. There will be at least 5 instances of this. Take care. Whoa, what do you think? Stephanie Starr cried out. The slight green candle we're seeing on it today may be explained by the fact that it's back above the multi-year resistance. But how long will it continue to rise beyond this multi-year barrier? She queries. How long are we going to be up there? She's asking for 92 cents for this amazing question. I'm going to request 92 cents from her. If we can stay above 75 cents, you can place your bets now, but only time will tell if we manage to stay above this line. But the 92 cents will be here soon enough. Robinhood, yes, the SEC is back in the game. They gave them a heads up on the wells. What's new? Nothing at all. They're looking for quick cash. They are now pursuing Robinhood as a way to generate quick money after a Ripple lawsuit broke them. But what makes this interesting in January 2023? The February 2024 piece emphasizes even more my worries about the ongoing dispute between Robinhood and its users. It makes it appear that Robinhood accepted and transferred ill-gotten money in silence. Utilize the data however you see fit. The group connected Robinhood to other scams, including the transfer of $130 million in cryptocurrencies to Bitmore. This is clarified by the truth. Let it go, this is all really interesting. I'm going to leave it like that. Brad Garlinghouse is introduced. It is just erroneous for anyone to think that Ripple does not fully support XRP. We have pledged our all, and we always will. It wasn't worth listening to the lovely thing again. Yes, it is only illogical for anyone to think that Ripple is not totally behind XRP. We have pledged our all, and we always will. In case you're worried about XRP, the answer is yes. If you think the stablecoin is forcing them to change their approach, Ripple doesn't care about XRP. You're crazy now. Ripple is the biggest promoter of XRP because it possesses such a vast amount of assets. You would be a supporter if you had that much, right? Of course, you would also want to keep an eye on it. Why does it increase? If the price goes up, you'll be able to profit greatly. Folks, the XRP designed this is what we are examining, swindle her. The breakthrough number, 202, was revealed. Even if a breakout was almost certain in 2021, everyone is aware of what happened in that year. It seems like we are getting closer to the breakout this year than we were in 2021. XRP is anticipated to hit $245. No, I'm not aware that you use profanity. I would like to tell you the truth. I would like to tell you the truth about this. Listening to $3 for XRP in a 6x cycle to push us to an all-time high is a highly risky approach. That's where we want to be. At the very least, anything between 4 and 7 is 100% okay for XRP. Neither $100 nor 7 will be considered a B cycle. We're not going to represent $200 with figures like $20. It's being developed right now. That may happen. It is utterly feasible. A market valuation of $1 trillion is conceivable. The amount you receive depends on how much institutional money you have. That cryptocurrency was clearly visible to Darren. Banks ought to be conscious that they do not have the required authorization. At the moment, JP Morgan, for example, has opted to use a private blockchain rather than public ledgers. How was the decision between the private and public possibilities arrived at? We are also subject to SEC laws because we are registered transfer agents with the SEC and broker-dealers, or because banks are subject to different requirements than, say, asset managers. Because public blockchains are not subject to the same regulations as the underlying financial service infrastructure, the U.S. Office of the Comptroller and Auditor, OC, now cautions banks against using them. Nonetheless, I believe that because of your work, public blockchains will serve as the center of innovation. In my opinion, innovation is going to occur on public blockchains in the future. Banks are unfortunately constrained in some ways, but they are still working hard to create an engaging video. We're currently waiting for the video to be finished. You are aware of the capabilities of being able to perform things on top of it, etc. Nevertheless, to comprehend the distinctions akin to those that existed at the beginning of the Internet, you must be aware of those that were near MSN and online. The public Internet comes next. The important judge will soon find out the Torah's verdict. The last case is SEC v. Ripple. Because it comes before Judge Torah's decision regarding sanctions for Ripple's alleged misbehavior, this document is significant. It's almost here. The decision we've been waiting for is due today. When it comes to securities violations, keep the SEC in mind. Ripple offered a payment of just $10 million, and they were ready to move forward, in contrast to the SEC's demands of at least $2 billion. The price fluctuates as there is a discussion about Ripple's institutional XRP sales. We saw a minor pump, maybe as a result. Someone may know that good news is on the way.